After that bye week and stuff, how kind of refreshed, recharged are you guys for this kind of final 5-game stretch here?
Oh yeah, I feel like the bye week hit at the perfect time, so we can like separate the season up a little bit, and now we're going to the second half, forgetting about the first, taking what we learned from there and trying to incorporate it into our play this coming next season.
You look at the games you have left and where you are in the standings and stuff, man. I know it sounds crazy, but you guys still kind of control your own destiny. I mean, is that like a rallying cry for you guys at this point, that maybe the season hasn't gone to this point, but you still have a shot?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, after all that's happened, we learned a lot, and the fact that we still have a chance to win the conference is a blessing. So we're just trying to take every day like a grain of salt and just focus on every day.
Did you feel like the bye week came at the right time for you guys? Like, obviously, like BJ said, gives you a chance to regroup, focus on the, the tough stretch ahead, or whereas after the way Colorado State ended, did you guys kind of just say, we want to get out on the field as soon as we can?
No, yeah, after the way Colorado State ended, we definitely wanted to get back on the field as soon as possible. But I feel like the bye week hit at the perfect time just for our bodies, getting our bodies back, getting our mental back, and we're going to take that into the second half of the season.
We haven't talked to you since you blocked that kick. What was that moment like for you, and what did you see on that play?
Yeah, I mean, we worked on it during the week, and I was getting close to a couple in practice too, so it's kind of transferred from practice to the game, and it ended up working out.
Your brother was pretty good at blocking kicks. Did he kind of give you any tips, any tricks on that?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, not really.
Why do you think Boise State over the years has been good? Your brother was good. Avery was good. Why do you think overall Boise State has done a good job on
On blocking
that?
kicks?
Just in general.
I mean, I think the type of guys you bring in are all great people to start with and super detail-oriented, which gives us the upper hand and sets us apart.
You mentioned that wanting to get back out there, especially with the way that game ended and the final couple of plays, the Hail Mary. I mean, how long was that tough for you guys to get over the way that ended?
Oh yeah, we're obviously still trying to get over it. I mean, you never want to lose like that. It's like we're in a movie, honestly. But I mean, after watching the film, we learned from what we did wrong and moving on.
How do you think you played in that game? I know maybe early in the season, didn't play your best, but it seemed like the last couple of games, especially in that game, it felt like you played well.
Yeah, I have a lot to work on. I mean, I made some plays out there, but still have a lot to work on, and there's a lot of things I can correct.
Big plays have been an issue for you guys this year, especially passing plays over 15 yards or more. You guys have almost given up double as many as you did last season. How do you guys as a defense kind of tighten that up?
I'll say everyone just being on the same page in the back end. I mean, that's where it starts, with just being on the same page so we know like what our job is, and every job complements another. So that's the biggest thing for us, and at the end of the day, just locking in and making plays.
It's got to be a balancing act for you, though, right? I was talking to DeMario, and he says that you guys, they train the corners to be aggressive. Sometimes they want you jumping routes. How do you balance jumping those routes versus not wanting to give up that big play?
Yeah, so a lot of it is with film. So we watch a lot of film, obviously, and it's reaction more than anticipating things. So if you're anticipating, you're just out there guessing, then that's when you're going to jump the wrong route, and then that's when it's going to be something bad. But if you just react to what you see and to your key, then you'll be good at the end of the day.
To look at where you guys are defensively and then our numbers are what they are, I mean, what's been the biggest issue, you think, in terms of why this defense hasn't played up to the standard?
I would say overall, it's not everything. I would just say lack of focus, really. Deeper into the games, in those moments where it matters, is keeping our focus and forgetting about everything that happened in the plays before, the game before.
Go ahead.
You had the shutout in the second half against San Jose, and then the first half against Colorado State. I know the second half kind of ruined it, but do you feel like you guys you've obviously seen that it's in there, that you guys know what you can do when you put some things together?
No, yeah, we know what we can do, and we're hitting on all cylinders. So the biggest thing is just being consistent and doing that every play.
What do you see out of Wyoming's offense? They use two quarterbacks. I mean, just kind of how does that kind of change their offense, and how aware do you guys have to be of who the quarterback is at all times?
I feel like it's not really a big difference because they both can run, and tremendous athletes. So we're always having to account for the quarterback being able to run, even on pass plays, scrambling. We have to plaster, things like that.
With two quarterbacks, two guys who can run, how much does going against the Boise State offense kind of help you prepare for that?
Yeah, it helps a lot. TG and even Mad Dog can get loose on us too. So, I mean, we see it every day in practice, and we hope it translates to the game.
Omarion, this guy has come in and kind of made an immediate impact in the secondary. What have you seen out of him this season? What's allowed him to kind of see so much playing time and be around the ball?
just the way he works every day. He's super detailed. He's always trying to perfect his craft. So, and it shows on game days.
And I know you play different positions, but Zion Washington's another young guy that's been out there this season.
Yeah.
He's a big body guy, kind of similar to a JL Skater. Do you see some of JL in him?
Oh yeah. Hitting definitely is what I see from him, but he can cover too really well.
How eager is this team just for Saturday at 3:30 and just to get back out there and try to start this final stretch off with a win?
Oh yeah, we can't wait. We're gonna have a blast and have fun, but we gotta focus on today and take care of these practices coming up.
How has the response been over this week of practice and last week? Talking with Andy on Monday, he said communication was a big thing and everyone is lively. But how has that response been?
It's been really good. I feel like we've came out with a lot of energy. Most teams I feel like would fall off and kind of put their heads down, but we took it upon ourselves and we're just trying to keep that energy high.
You played Wyoming several times in your career. What stands out about the way they play, and what are the biggest challenges when you face them?
There's a super physical team, physical and disciplined, so we got to win up front and win our one-on-ones in the back end at the end of the day.
I know you guys want to go 1-0 every week, but knowing you guys still control your own destiny in the Mountain West, how much does that kind of drive in the importance of going 1-0 every week?
Yeah, that's all it is. Like, if we lose a game, then we can't accomplish our goal. So 1-0 is really all we're looking at, not even for every week, but just every day. 1-0 every day, and Saturdays will take care of itself.